Reading habits are changed forever. Driven by the ubiquity of published material online and advanced search features in browsers, readers now consume content non-linearly, extracting relevant facts and information from multiple sources simultaneously. However, the vast majority of our knowledge remains captive in published content that flows linearly and does not fit within this model of consumption. Readers can become easily distracted from content and be compelled to leave the current page to perform searches for related content or resources. This can lead to decreased viewership and lost revenue from published materials. Traditional indexing and search fails readers because they cannot readily detect conceptually related content by these methods. This poses risks to both readers and publishers. Readers of conventional literature can easily miss critical information that may lead to costly, embarrassing, and even life-threatening errors. Publishers that continue to produce literature the traditional way are missing several opportunities to extract value from their content. For publishers that want to increase revenue from their back content, enrich their new content, and enhance their user experience, we provide a simple method to integrate semantic annotation and content delivery into existing editorial and production workflows. I'm George Garrity. I'm a professor of microbiology and molecular genetics at Michigan State University, editor-in-chief of Standards in Genomic Sciences, and founder of Names for Life. I'm at the London Book Fair this week to explore how our technology for semantic resolution can be further applied in publishing. Names for Life can help publishers integrate rich content into publications based on the underlying concepts, even if the words used to describe those concepts change over time. Our tools are designed to retain readers on a page longer by providing supplementary content directly to them in the article that they're reading. Here's an example of Names for Life enriched content in an online version of a scientific publication. The annotations are bacterial names and appear in green. Should a reader want more information about a particular name, they simply need to click on it to retrieve contextually relevant information from the Names for Life database. The information is provided as a series of nested pop-up menus, which are navigable to additional information. Names for Life LLC is a Michigan State University spin-off company. Our team of software developers, knowledge engineers, and domain experts are focused on unlocking the latent knowledge buried in the ambiguous language of scientific, technical, medical, and legal literature. We build tools and professionally curated information resources to bring authoritative knowledge to readers, authors, and editors at their point of need. For readers, Names for Life makes entire collections of topically relevant resources available on demand, matching the reading style of contemporary researchers without their having to leave the page. For authors, our tools can enrich manuscripts at any stage of revision by marking inconsistent usage of terms, embedding links to authoritative resources, and adding comments that summarize those resources and related citations. This ensures that terminology usage is consistent and conveys the correct meaning. Our tools provide authors an easy way to verify that identifiers and mandatory links to public data repositories are correct and resolve to the intended information. Author submissions pose challenges for editors and reviewers, as they're often submitted in rough form and contain a number of errors that are difficult to spot, including misspelled and misapplied scientific names, incorrect or missing links to key information, and missing metadata such as ORCID IDs, all of which are essential in contemporary publishing processes. The Names for Life Scribe service, shown here in a customized version for publishers, provides a simple way to pre-process manuscripts as part of the submission process. To check for correct usage of nomenclature, external links to public data repositories, the ORCID database, as well as provide links to key literature that the author may have failed to cite. The scribe also creates a unique semantic fingerprint of each document that can be used for subsequent indexing based on the usage of one or more complete terminologies and the related concepts contained in the manuscript. The scribe service returns a marked up manuscript as specified by the publisher, then embeds appropriate links to NamesforLife semantic resources and other data repositories, as previously mentioned. The scribe can also provide custom comments for common errors that can be embedded in the manuscript file that authors need to address. The scribe also appends more detailed information about all of the annotations that can be made available to both authors and reviewers to verify or correct in revision following peer review. Publishers and journal editors have the option of using the scribe to perform pre-submission checks of manuscripts so that only those that have already corrected common factual errors are submitted to reviewers, thereby minimizing reviewer workload and fatigue. For publishers, NamesforLife keeps readers engaged with content by making static content interactive in a non-obtrusive way. Enriching new content with our semantic tools improves precision of the content and simplifies fact-checking, which is ordinarily left to copy editors, reviewers, and readers. NamesforLife tools optimize indexing and abstracting, resulting in indexing over concepts and resources in addition to words. Back content can be easily linked to contemporary content and, once enriched with NamesforLife semantic links, remains contextually up to date without the need for reprocessing. The relationship between publishers, authors, and readers is well established and central to knowledge acquisition and dissemination. But a combination of market and technical changes have altered the traditional balance among the parties, leading to unmet needs and expectations. NamesforLife semantic technology can provide a way to achieve a new balance by empowering each party to achieve their goals to the mutual benefit of the other parties. Our patented semantic annotation and content delivery methods are built on top of W3C recommendations and ISO standards. We use globally unique persistent identifiers to ensure that terms and resources are precisely identified in content. These identifiers are embedded into content either persistently during production or transiently during reading. These identifiers can then be used to serve authoritative content to readers, to point to related resources for search engines, or to connect published literature over concepts instead of only bibliographic citations, potentially opening up published content to new markets and new applications. Our tools are designed to have no side effects on the content, and we verify this by validating content before and after annotation. Our tools are designed to support integration at multiple points in the publication or editorial workflow. The NamesforLife semantic tagging service is available in a number of different configurations for publishers and service providers to best fulfill their needs. It is currently available as an add-on to Inera's Xstyles tool that's used to convert Microsoft Word files to XML. Xstyles can tag as well as refresh NamesforLife DOIs in manuscript files. The N4L Scribe is also available as a custom web client for tagging Word or XML documents at any point in the production workflow. A desktop application and a command line interface is available for tagging back content as a batch process. And individual authors can annotate Microsoft Word, OpenText, or XML documents via our web service. The NamesforLife nomenclature database is at the core of the semantic tagging process. It contains a Additional SCOS-compliant thesauri can be readily incorporated into the semantic tagging process to support other nomenclatures and terminologies. Our tagging API is currently accessible to developers via SOAP, Java, or Perl. Other platforms are available on request. If you have non-publication web content that you would like enabled, such as catalogs or other kinds of commercial materials, we have an AJAX script that runs directly in the browser, and the Names for Life guide is also available as a Firefox add-on. Our goal is to accommodate existing publication systems by providing simple web-based APIs that natively support international encodings. During XML to HTML conversion in your publishing workflow, Names for Life DOIs can be treated as any other DOI, resulting in a hypertext link in the HTML. The default landing page for a Names for Life DOI is a Names for Life abstract, which is a citable micropublication containing a complete nomenclatural history, taxonomy, and strain data, and can be reskinned to match and look the feel of any publication. The default resolution to Names for Life abstracts can be prevented by enabling the N4L guide by simply including the Names for Life JavaScript file in the article's HTML page. We are looking for a few visionary content providers that appreciate all the benefits that semantic enrichment and content delivery can bring to their readers, their authors, and their business. Schedule an appointment with the Names for Life team to explore how our technology can be customized to meet your needs and specific applications. Thanks for your time.